How's it going, Sir Keith?
Doing well, thank you. Our mic was so bad last time. It was kind of nice to do a redo.
Yep, and I just want to make sure, like, if the community was interested in any questions we had, then I wanted to make sure that they were able to hear your answers.
Yeah, well, great. Yeah, you had a lot of questions, and you heard not one of them. I mean, no one else outside heard it. Anyways.
All right, well, you guys want to go to Spawn Hill?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go to Spawn Hill. We're gonna do the Sir Keith tour again. And this time we're gonna do a real tour and not just me going to Thingsburg. Okay, so here's Spawn Hill. Everyone knows Spawn Hill. You play this game. I'm sure the community, everyone watching at home has played this game. This is Spawn Hill. If we go this way, we have Thingsburg. We also have Sonic here, the new addition to the game.
Sonic. Sonic here like half an hour ago.
Oh.
I think he's been standing there for a while. So we got the Thingsburg fountain over here. You can sit. It's very nice. I like it in many places.
Yeah.
Like last time we learned you could sit on that little staircase over by the library.
You can also sit on the fountain right here.
We also have the gym again. Talk about the gym. It's where you learn new stuff. You learn new moves. We have gym over here as well. We also have like the flower pot. I didn't talk about that. We have the seed. You put the seed in here. You get a thing.
Yeah.
And up here we have like the second part of Thingsburg. And if you guys don't know, Thingsburg is getting like a huge like rework in the next update. They're reworking
that
like
is
every
true.
area.
Very much so.
Yeah, and I've seen some of it already. It looks really good. And then over here, last time I thought this was a school, but it's actually a library.
That's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a library. I actually go in here in this one. In one of my videos, I actually come into here and then I go over to the other place and actually go into the library from this location. So it's really cool.
Yep. And then we got the pond over here. And last time I asked, I'm just gonna go from like in order last time. So I asked about fishing, and my question was, would there be fishing in every like multiple different spots, or would it only be like one area?
It's my understanding it's going to be in every area. That's what I've heard. There's in Bluehoo Beach, there's fish already in there, I'm saying, that you see.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to be seeing every single area on that, Again, the thing keeps changing. It's weird. When I go into the testers, there'll be one day something will be there, and then the next day it will be gone. It was just like it appears and disappears and comes back and forth. So kind of funny. So
just to add on to the fish question, I don't know if you know this or not, but like, would different areas have different types of fish?
That's a good question. I'm thinking they will follow up with what's going on with Toontown a little bit. And I think they will have different fish in different areas.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
But again, I don't know. No one's told me either way. That's just the guess from my part.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that'll be fun. I think we also talked about a little bit about the hotel. I don't know if we have any questions because it's still kind of under construction, but
yeah, it is definitely being done on there. And it's it's basically what you're seeing here is you're seeing what's coming up on the other side. But again, it's because it's in an area that I've been told not to go in. I can't even go in anywhere close to it. So it's frustrating. I play the game a lot, and it's just one of those things where I just know, okay, this is where I can't go, or, but there's other times that I can go places which just shocks the heck out of me.
Yep.
That's nice.
Well, let's continue our tour. So there's the hotel. We walked past the hotel, and now we're gonna go this way. Last time I went to the dump first, but I think we're gonna go over to like the sewers area. We have the basketball hoop over here. You can do a basketball trick shot. And then down here we have the sewers, which is still under construction. Yeah. I really like how the developers ended up using this pipe for something in the update.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. It's really smooth. I've been tempted to go in there and kind of show that, but Polyhex does it so well that it's kind of nice that I usually just use their video when I do that.
I can't go on that.
Oh yeah, Sir Keith can go. Or I mean, Kwervee. Yeah, Kwervee can go on there because he's got premium.
Yeah. Has anything special been happening in the sewers recently, or no?
Not that I know of. No, there could be, but there's things that are there. But it's interesting. You guys, there's actually two sewers. There's a sewer actually in this edition, and there's also a sewer that's in the other edition. And ironically, your sewer is more advanced than the sewer that is going on in the tester one. So it's just kind of they're working on it, but that's not. But I'm just saying, a lot of times I'll go and use this sewer on this side to go around than using the one that's in the testers, because there's just a lot of stuff that's being. There's a lot of stuff being done, but again, as I said before, your sewer here actually does a lot more. It does better.
Yeah.
So I mean, that means that they're remaking a lot of it, which is good.
It's unreal what they're doing. A lot of places. One place that I was surprised I was allowed to go into is Paw Bean Park, where the cats are. And there's a lot of stuff going on there, but I was given permission to go in there and really just kind of do whatever. But it's being worked on. But again, for a while there, Polyhex told me don't go in there, and then one day they said, go ahead, just have whatever you want to do, just go in there. Paw Bean is your you can be around the cats. So I went in, okay, I'll do that. So that's what happened. It was really nice. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I asked this question last time too, and I'm gonna ask it again just so you can answer. But we wanted to know why you were playing with arrow keys originally, and why you ended up switching to using WASD.
Well, there's a couple of reasons what happened. I grew up on Toontown, and that's kind of where I was starting. Nomer and I used to play in that game was by arrows. And then when I came over here, they did that. And then I kept doing it. It was just horribly trying to do anything without the ASWB. And what happened is Nomer comes to me and says, we're going to take those arrows away from you. You have to go and learn. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So that's what I've been doing. So it's kind of a learning path because I just never did ASDW at all, ever, because I just only played Toontown. And so now I don't use arrows anymore in this place ever. So it's kind of nice. It's a lot easier to move around. So I'm feeling better about it, but I'm still needing a lot of practice.
Yeah, you are getting better though, which is nice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to be able to do things that you guys are doing, because there's so many areas. There's this place that, again, Polyhex has told me I can go, and I can't go very far in it. And it's like, go ahead. And I'm like, I'm just really like, and then they went ahead and added a couple of things. And I showed that also, that you can actually do a space pace, and it will automatically push you forward in a flying part thing. And you can actually go further. And so that's been really helpful of what Polyhex. It's a new move, but I showed that in one of my videos.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You guys want to go to Paw Bean Park?
Yeah, but also there's a fifth Sir Keith in here now.
Oh yeah, there is. Wandering around.
I know, I saw that. They actually joined us, so. Okay, we're gonna teleport to Paw Bean Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can either teleport or I'm just gonna walk over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go walk.
Oh, I see. That's right.
It's good.
Oh, not everyone has the privilege of the teleport pan.
Well, not teleport. I was just doing what is that called?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah. So I know. When we asked, I was talking about kind of how the Find Everything developers work on different things, and I asked how they kind of set up areas and if other people give them ideas.
Yeah, there is a lot of people that give a lot of. One of the areas that people give a lot of ideas is Izzy. Izzy gives an awful lot of ideas. Also, Nomer, Sox, and Polyhex, they really know this game already. They know exactly what they're doing from the get-go, from all the way to it being released. It's not like they're thinking, well, this. They know exactly what's going on. So it's kind of neat that way, you know. They
Yeah.
do know. They I mean, Nomer part is the mechanics, and then Sox is basically came in first and actually worked on it. There's a couple places. Ballyhoo Bluffs is actually a Sox thing. That's actually was almost done
Oh,
completely by Sox.
oh,
And then
that's right.
Polyhex goes in and does a whole bunch of other stuff going in. So there's everybody kind of works in there, but they also have Alta or Celisteria. They're also one of the developers, and they really build a lot in a lot of areas. Like they basically with Polyhex and Alta did the library. That library completely done by those two. So it was really
Oh
kind of
yeah,
neat.
I love that new library. It looks really great, and I love
Yeah, it
the
looks awesome.
personality and charm that the developers add to the characters.
Yeah. And what's neat is that there's so much there that you're not seeing yet. So when you actually go in the library, you're going to find new things in there that I've been told to stay away from. So it's really hard for me to come in because there's parts that I have to go backwards. If you watch, I'm actually walking backwards half the time because there's something that I can't show you. I've been told, don't, you can go in, but you don't show this. And so that's what I do. I don't show it.
And yeah, it's pretty neat what they're doing with the library.
Yeah. Oh,
I like it.
I love the library. That library was out for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I kept asking Polyhex, please, please. And they said, no, it's not done yet. Not done yet. No, no. And then finally, I was given permission. Go ahead, but you can't show this or this. There was a couple of things they said don't show, and so I did. So yeah,
Yeah.
I love that place. Absolutely love it. And the
I
other
really
thing
like.
is,
Oops,
go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, I
No,
was
no.
gonna say, I really like how this game is also kind of like a hangout game. It's not just about platforming. Especially with the new update coming up, they're making a lot of changes to like chatting and just other things. Like it's really cool how you can just hang out with people as well as also being like a platformer or like you can speed run it. There's many things like this game feels like it's many genres kind of combined into one.
Oh, you know what, guys? I accidentally didn't do the start recording. I need to.
Oh,
I'm sorry. We have to do that
That's
over
fine.
again.
Okay.
I apologize.
I'm recording. I can just send you mine.
Oh, okay, good. Wow. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna start recording now, and then that way I can just
Okay.
we'll
Yeah.
get this thing good. Okay, I'm good now. I'm actually recording now. Goodness. Oh gosh.
You're all good.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
All right.
right,
Well, now that
next.
we're back recording, you guys want to warp to? Let's go to. Let's go. Let's see.
Wanna go to
Go
Mount
back
Duda?
to. Yeah, go back. Go to Mount Duda. Go to Mount Duda.
Where are we going?
We're
let's
gonna go to Mount Duda.
Oh, Mount Duda. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna switch locations so we can.
No, no,
keep it
it's
fresh.
fine.
Got some different variety in here. I really like. I like the creativity in this game. I found it hard myself to think of new ideas and come up with new things that haven't already been done before.
Mhm.
So I commend the developers for being able to create things that are new and to keep it fresh.
Oh, it is unreal what they've done on there, and they've gotten really good compliments from people who they really respect. There's a person that they really respect them, and they basically have said that this reminds them of Nintendo 64, and they really have the accolades that they get from other people is really satisfying to hear, and they're really like, wow, people really they can see this difference.
Yeah, I do really like the platformer. I mean, I really like Find Everything. I've kind of been working on like my own with a few other people, and so this game will take a lot of inspiration from it as well. I was also talking about how on the game front, like development aspect, how like the developers really know where to put like the most detail at where players are gonna be. Like even in Mount Doodle, there's like this random little hole here that isn't really used for anything, but you don't really notice it unless you're really looking at it, because there's stuff everywhere else where you're
Right.
actually gonna be at.
True. True. Yeah. No, it's unreal. This actually was written by Nomer. The script that was from this character is actually written by Nomer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
So I'm guessing Nomer's kind of like doing. I know there's not much of a story right now, but I'm gonna guess that Nomer's kind of doing a lot of that.
actually what Nomer does is it's been unreal. The last 6 months, what they've been doing has been something that it's complicated because whenever Nomer tells me, it goes way above my head. But what happens is that they're doing it where the economy is a very big part of what they're doing. Another area that they're doing is making sure that when you are doing what's happened, I don't mean to bore you guys, but again, what happens is that with most games, when they're doing the economy and when you're buying something, what happens is that usually economies look at what you buy and they are tracking everything you're buying. So Roblox has to buy a whole bunch of memory for the economy part. And Kyle put it on its head where it's only looked at where things mess up and not on the normal stuff. So the economy has really gone way down. And actually Roblox is absolutely excited what Nomer's been doing. It's also going completely with it's going to be open sourced, and so it's actually every game can be utilizing this. And so they're really excited about this. And it's really neat is Nomer works at a job that is kind of a really neat job, and they've allowed them to do something for 6 months on their own to do this project that's all going to go to open source. So it's really incredible the company's working with that's allowing them to do that.
That's actually awesome. I've kind of had like, I think the word is aspirations, but like, I'm still like kind of young. I'm still in school and stuff. But one of my future careers, I would love to do game design, and I know a lot of people also like to do game design. But I do think it's really cool thinking about like where I could be at and where, you know, other developers like Nomer and Polyhex and Socks are at now. I really think it's cool just to think about those things.
Yeah, no, that's true. But anyways, it's just one of those things that, and the thing is, I can't show it. You know, it's it's what they're doing is such an integral part, and they also are doing a bunch of other things where they're going to be making it where you can use your phone to play this game very easily. Right now, people they struggle with that, and they're making it where you can use your phone and it will absolutely work fantastically. So that's some of the other things that they're working on. So
yeah, that's definitely a challenge. I know for a lot of Roblox games, including ours, is trying to add support for other devices, because when you're making like a AAA game, like when you're Nintendo or something, like working on a big game, you have a console and like you know exactly what the hardware requirements are. But with stuff on Roblox and like indie games that run like Celeste, games like that, it's very difficult to kind of balance and gauge what types of players are going to play, because you need to make sure that it can run on like mobile, you need to make sure it runs on console well, maybe computers that are a bit older, you want to make sure that everyone can kind of enjoy the game.
No, that's true. It's just unreal. No, I always, whenever I see Nomer, I go, I really want to know. And then they go like way deep or over my head, but at least I know, I kind of understand what they're doing. And it's just unreal. I can't tell you how excited I am about this game. I mean, I love that Polyhex does sneak peeks, because it's just like, that just gives you a hint of what's going on, you know? So it's just...
Yeah.
And usually...
Oops.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I do really I do like the sneak peeks quite a bit. I know the community loves those, and I like the new areas they're making.
Yeah.
Well, the new area, Spawn Hill and Thingsburg, is just unbelievable what they're doing there. I mean, I'm completely, what's really weird is I can go into places inside Thingsburg, like for instance, some of the games that are going on or something inside, I can actually go around. So a lot of places you'll see me, I'm actually in Spawn Hill, I'm actually in Thingsburg, but you can't see outside, if that makes any sense, you know?
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
I really like what you and like Nomer and Polyhex, I like what you guys have done for the community especially. There's many games on Roblox that don't really respond to the community, they don't really communicate with them, but I really like how everyone on the team kind of has like an open communication. Like Polyhex will sometimes just chat with everyone in the server, and I think it's really nice that everyone's just able to kind of chat with each other.
no, that's
And I
true.
like what you're doing. I like what you're doing too, like showing off different areas and like stuff that might not be in a sneak peek, or stuff that like some people might not want to see all of this stuff, so then they just don't watch the video.
Right. Now that's true.
Yep.
Now it's really kind of neat. And what's nice is that even though they say don't ping, which they don't like, but again, if somebody really wants to know something on a technical basis, Nomer does help in that area for people who are trying to get up and getting up to the level where Nomer's at. And Nomer kind of goes and kind of goes, okay, let me show you where you need to go, but lets them find out how to do it themselves. So it's not like Nomer like just gives them the answer. It's like, okay, here's the way. Well, the way Nomer teaches is unreal. But they're very open. There was somebody that had a game and they were struggling like everything, and they went to Nomer and said, how do you do this? And Nomer says, well, you look in this area, and then you look over here and you should be able to. And then a couple hours later they go, oh my goodness, I had no idea. Thank you. So I mean, it's just one of those things that is just exciting to see, yeah, how Polyhex comes in, and if there's a question, it goes in and says, you know, like for instance, I disclosed how many games they were, how many things there were, and someone asked me, well, is this the end? I said, I don't know, I'll ask. And then Polyhex comes in and says, no, there's going to be more. So it's just, you know, really cool.
Yeah, something else that is kind of surreal to me is the fact that like this game, but this game is like why me and Kwervee and Program Squid like actually met, and like why we're friends, and why we're working on our own game. Kwervee does testing and suggestions, but like me and Program Squid and our team for our game only exist because of this game, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And because of the community, because the community is very big on this.
Yeah, it's really nice because the way everything is being done is kind of nice. You know, you look at this Discord, you look at all the different areas, what Polyhex is doing, and you can almost see the leveling up of what's going on. It's like they're making it where when this game gets released, there's going to be a buzz that's unbelievable, and people are going to just like, it's going to be like a eureka moment where everybody will just show up, you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many circuits are there now?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at this. So many circuits. This is awesome.
That is really cool. I guess everybody's hearing that we're open up here over here. It's incredible
Yeah.
seeing more player and
Conecat was asking too, and I think StopMo just joined and saw it. So
yeah, I would like to accept people's friendship, especially people I know, but I'm full at 100 or whenever. I guess they're gonna open it up so there's more people that can do
Oh, no, the
it.
front number already
Keith?
changed.
yep, it changed this week I think. So you should be able to accept friend requests now
Yeah.
because it's up to
Oh
1,000.
wow! Well, if the people tell me, I can. I mean, if people ask for to be friends, I'll obviously go in and do that because it's been frustrating. When I first got in, I accepted whoever, and then all of a sudden everybody's like that. I knew I couldn't do it. It's like I felt so bad.
Neobyte, get in the line.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, that is funny. This is crazy. Oh my
Look, here's your thumbnail. Here's the thumbnail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'll have to edit my name over the thumbnail again.
Oh, that's funny. That is just hilarious.
Oh,
You guys have any more questions? I can't remember exactly what we talked about in the original and in the first video, but I'm glad that like the community is able to come together like this. I've never been in a community, especially Roblox one, that can do this kind of thing.
yeah. Sir Keith, just a random question out of curiosity. What is your favorite area in the game?
What's it Woods? That's my favorite. It's the one Nomer and I talk about the most because what happened is in your what's it was, it's too bright. And I kept talking with Nomer about it needed to be dark. It needed to be like, like woods. And that's one of the reasons, not for what I suggested, but I mean, basically they separated all those places so they can make the lighting really controllable and incredible what they've done. And they make it darker, which is what I just love.
Yeah.
I do like the vibe of What's It Woods, and yeah, this goes back to what I was saying earlier with how difficult, like it's been very tough for me to come up with new ideas for my game. Like I feel like whenever I come up with something, it's already been done before. But like with Find Everything, it feels kind of like a mishmash of ideas to the point where it's something new, and that's really unique about it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what happens is they look at stuff that's like, for instance, the dump is actually supposed to be stuff that was designed for years ago, and that when Roblox started, and it's kind of an ode to that situation of the different things that you see in there. So it's kind of neat, So just a blast.
Yeah, I also have a question.
I just.
What's your favorite video you've uploaded about Find Everything?
Oh my goodness. The one I really like and actually did it actually is my biggest video, and that's the one where I said this is the best game ever, using Eclipse and using the stuff that Eclipse said about it, and then talking about it. That actually has been my most favorite game because it allowed me to share what Eclipse said, and it was just incredible. The praise that Eclipse gave Find Everything was off the scale. For a Roblox game, it was an 8 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. And for every game out there of all genre was 8 out of 10. Unbelievable, which I agree.
Yeah.
We also asked this last time. How did you come up with your avatar, and like, why did you kind of pick it?
Actually, I liked the wizard look. I thought that was really kind of cool, and I just kind of went with that from there. It was just one of the things I just loved that hat. And that was where it came in. And then actually my wife helped me with the characters, all of it, the clothes, the shoes, the pants, the shirt. And then I just found the head and the hat and put it together. And that's the way it's been ever since.
Oh, it looks nice. I like what you did with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Like, it is actually like a good avatar to play with.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that everybody kind of notices once I'm in, people know that I'm in the house, so to speak.
I mean, you kind of become an icon for the game. People do like your videos quite a bit.
Well, I think so. I'm really happy that Polyhacks and Nomer and Socks has basically a long time ago, over 2 years ago now, basically said you can be the YouTuber. If you look on Discord, you'll actually see me listed as the YouTuber for it. And then of course in the game itself, I'm the dad. So that's the thing that's kind of neat. So when you see, if you look at your list of who the testers are, I'm actually not one of the testers. I'm actually the dad. so I don't have a designation as a tester. But I'm the only one that that I'm allowed to go in behind the scenes and stuff, because I can. Anyway, so that way people aren't fighting like, I want to do it, I want to do it. They just know that I'll be the one that's going to be doing that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have many more. I don't think I have questions left. If you guys have any other things you want to say, thank you
Not
for
really.
asking us to, make a video with you. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
well, I just was wondering, because a lot of times what happens is, especially now with all the stuff that's going on, there's so many areas that I can't go to that it kind of like I'm feeling like I'm repeating it over and over again. Like, oh, here's the library, and I can't show anything new, but which is fine. I like it that way. I think when the game gets released, I want people to be so surprised and so blown away by what they see, that they just go, oh my, it's incredible. So I like it that I'm told not to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't begrudge Polyhex by saying anything. I fully behind it, 100%.
Yeah, and this is just to throw some ideas out there. If you are ever in like a spot where you like can't record, or because you've just shown off so much already, like you did this week, you could always, I'm sure the community would like, if you wanted to try and get better at your skills just playing the game, if you wanted to record yourself just kind of playing, I think people might enjoy that style of content.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd have to be in the regular game because there's so much of that game on the other side. I'm having to stay away from places. It's unbelievable how many places I have to keep away from. But there's a lot of places I am able to go to, which is really incredible. But lately they're putting things in that I can't go anywhere near, which then blocks me off on so many areas. So yeah, I love that I just love your advice on that, and I intend to do that. That's a great idea. Thank you.
I think before we head off, you guys want to go to construction zone and go on the grind rail with
1 second. I need
7
to get
circuits?
a thumbnail.
Are you gonna get a picture? All right.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
We're going to construction zone, right?
Okay, I got one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everyone
we
in
can go to
construction zone.
Okay.
All right. I want to see how it looks with all the circuits on the railing.
Yes.
On the grind rail.
This was the best part of the last recording.
True. And I really like how the devs like will leave in glitches like the rocket smuggle glitch and stuff, and wedge flinging. I like how they don't just immediately patch that out. And I know they will eventually, but I like how they just let people explore and play with it.
Yeah.
Which way should we be going? Should it be going the way
we're
this
all
way, or should I turn around?
We'll just follow
Just
you.
this way. I want to get a gift of all the circuits on the rail.
How is somebody moving so fast? That's incredible.
Oh yeah.
Air dash.
Yeah, there's a bug, I think it's getting fixed in the next update, where if you dash into the grind rail, it'll basically multiply, I think it's multiply or add your speed.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
So your speed from the rail gets added to the air dash, which gets added to more speed from the rail, and you can just keep doing that until you're really fast.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. I learned so much from you guys.
Well, I'm glad that everyone's able to
Yeah.
come together like this. I know I said that a few times, but it's really cool. I think that's it from us. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Nope, I'm alright.
No.
Thanks for having us, Sir Keith.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
thanks for having
you.
us
This has
again.
absolutely been
it was
a
a pleasure.
blast.